going to be doing a makeup look, and I'm going to be showing you how to get the perfect base. I'm going to show you two bases in this video. My face is going to be a matte base, and the other side of my face is going to be glowy base. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm going to be using this white eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to do a dotted line just in the center of my face. I'm just going to draw a line down the center. I feel like my line wasn't the best. Crazy, right? First things first, primer. Okay, so let's go in with the primer. So let's start off with the glowy side first. I'm going to be going in with the Huda Beauty. Just a PSA out there, I'm not a professional makeup artist, okay? I just like the way I do my makeup, and if you like it too, then you can follow. You can follow. This is the Easy Blur primer. Is it the Easy Blur primer? Yes, it is. It's not even going on my face. I'm just gonna rub that in to my face. And try not to like take this line out either. I'm gonna try not to do that because that will be bad. I'm going into it, okay? So now that I've primed that face, now on this side of my face, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is the poreless putty primer. So especially when you're going for a very mattified look, you want to look poreless, honey. You want to look like you've got no pores. So I'm going to go in with this right here. I'm going to go ahead and pop that on my face like so. It all in, blend it all in. Wait, I need to get a thumbnail. I don't know what thumbnail that was. That was just weird. I'm not good with thumbnails. I'm trying to get used to this whole YouTube thing. But yeah. That both of my faces now primed. I'm gonna go in now with the next product, and that's concealer. No, it's not. It's corrector. For color correcting, I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Color Corrector. This is really, really good. And I have like some dark spots here. Going with this, and I'm just gonna put it on these areas right here, and I'm gonna use it on both sides of my face. Because with the correctors, it's the same thing. You can use it under mattified makeup, you can use it under glowy makeup. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this on, and then I'm gonna blend that out. The thing I forgot to mention is you have to make sure that your skin is prepped. I cannot stress how important that is. Your skin has to be prepped, okay? Meaning that you have to make sure you have cleansed your skin, exfoliated it, moisturized it. It has to. And I had already done that. That's why I kind of forgot to tell you guys, but that is a key step, okay? I will be making a video of how to prep your skin before putting on makeup, because your makeup is not gonna eat. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's not gonna look flawless, and it's not gonna eat if you don't prep your makeup properly. Am I recording? Yeah, I am. I thought it was a recording, girl. Like, I have to be recording for you guys. Now that my skin is nicely color corrected, I look a bit orange, I look like an Oompa Loompa, but it doesn't matter. The next thing you want to do is conceal. Now when it comes to concealing, there's two types. The first concealer is basically concealing and getting away all the dark spots and the dark eye circles. The other concealing is highlighting, but I'm going to get into another video of that, not this one. So let's go in with concealer. So on my mattifying concealer, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Instant Concealer. This is the one that I have been using for my mattifying makeup, and honey, it works so good. It's budget friendly, but it's so good. There's a hair on my nose, you can see. So I'm going to be using this on this part of my face, and I'm basically just gonna use it like this, okay? Then I'm gonna color correct it. I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques brush. Glowy side is I'm gonna be using, I don't have one. Wait. Is to be used on both sides, okay? You have to use, I'm going to use the Age Rewind on both sides of my face, okay? So I'm going to use it on this side and this side. And this concealer can be used on if you want a glowy skin or if you want a mattifying skin. The point of this concealer routine is to give you a semi-blank canvas before you go ahead and put on the foundation. The foundation is where it's different. The concealer of concealing and getting rid of dark spots and dark circles on your face is where you can use the same one. So I'm going to go in on both sides of my face. So now I've done this side, I'm going to go in with this side now. Blodge it everywhere because the Age Rewind concealer is so good. Look at the way it's just basically like, look how smooth my skin looks already. This is no filter, honey. This is pure daylight. That is daylight, okay? I don't even have a ring light. I have a ring light, but it's not that good. Now that both sides of my face are now color corrected and concealed, I'm going to be going in with the foundation. But with the glowy side, there's a little difference, okay? So on this side of my face, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder mattifying, which is the double wear stay in place makeup. And then on this side of my face, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Easy Blur. So now because this side of my face is going to be glowy and I want it an everyday look, I'm also going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. And I'm just going to pop it onto my cheekbone just here because we want a nice glow, okay? We don't want it to be matte. So I'm just going to pop it on my cheekbone right here and just a tiny bit on my brow, just there, just above my brow, just here, okay? And that is all where I'm going to put it. And pop that onto my cheekbones, just like so. Can you see that glow? That is what I meant. You can already start seeing the glow on this side. This side is going to stay matte. A little bit more. I'm going to go with a tiny bit more because I love a good glow. I'm going to be honest with you, especially everyday wear. I love a good glow. So yeah, I'm going to go in with a tiny bit more. But you don't want to put too much product on because it can be hard to work with. I do have the sniffles, by the way. My nose has been blocked for the past 3 weeks. That's some information that I have to tell you because I'm sniffing constantly throughout this whole video. I don't like it, but it is what it is. It's because I have the allergies right now. I have hay fever, which is crazy bad, and I hate it. Okay, so that's that. So on this side of my face, I'm going to be going in with the Estee Lauder, like I told you. And what I tend to do is just use my fingers, and I use my finger, my middle finger mainly, and I just go ahead and apply the product, and I just basically dot it around. The reason why I do it like this is because I have more control of the product that I am using, and if I put too much onto my skin, it's gonna get really bad really quick. So I'm gonna be going in with the Angled Blush Brush by ELF. This brush is amazing, okay? Now, it is a blush brush, but I use it for liquid foundation because it is really soft. And look how soft that is. It's so soft and it works perfectly. And I feel like this is great if you're doing mattified makeup because sometimes you need something really soft on the skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out, and look at the way the product is moving. Like I said, did you see how much product that actually was? In freaking insane, okay? In freaking insane. I don't want to take it this high simply because that is where the concealer goes. And if you put your foundation up here, it's going to crease, honey. It's going to crease like crazy. And it's going to break and it's going to look horrible. So you don't want that. You don't want that. The best product to use is a brush, but you want to get rid of the brush strokes, so you're going to go ahead and go in with a beauty blender, honey. The OG of 2016 makeup era, if you was around at that time. Now that that side is done, I don't need any more product because that was way too much product anyway, so I don't need that much. Now let's get onto this side of my face with the foundation. On this side of my face, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Easy Blur, and I feel like this is great for everyday wear, and it's great for having a nice glowy complexion as well. So I'm gonna go in straight, okay, and I'm just gonna work with the product that I have, so I'm just gonna go in straight with it. So just take a look, honey. This is some serious business. Holy cow, that came out horrible. Why did that come out like that? Wow. I'm gonna use it quickly because one thing about Huda, she don't play when it comes to the basics, honey. So I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques foundation brush, and I'm just gonna go and pop that onto my skin. Cue the music of me blending. Definitely let me know in the comments which side you think look better. This one was much more quicker to blend compared to the Estee Lauder. I feel like the Estee Lauder had to take a little bit more time in blending, but this one was quicker compared to that one. But yeah, like it looks great so far. In with the beauty blender to get rid of those brush strokes. Now that the foundation is done, the next thing I'm going to be going in is highlighting. And like I said before, there's two types of concealers. One is for concealing, the other one is for highlighting, okay? So on this side of my face, I'm going to be going in with a H&B concealer. That was dirty. Let me quickly clean that. I'm going to be going in with a H&B soft airbrush concealer. The glowy side of my face right here. Get some of this concealer right here and put it on the back of my hand, like so. Look at that. With the brush, going with the brush, I'm gonna put the product on, okay, like so. It's a little crazy right now. You'll be thinking that is a lot of highlighter that she has put on her face right now, but I'm gonna blend that in. And I'm using the same brush that I used to color correct, and the reason why is because I want it to kind of mix in. The brush that I'm going in with the beauty blender, I'm going to blend that in. I could be sitting here blending for days. Also like to do, because this is an everyday wear, I don't like it to be this harsh. I don't want to wear something this harsh, so I'm going to go back in with the Age Rewind, which is closer to my natural tone, and I'm just going to go ahead and add it just here, and this is basically going to give it a nice kind of seamlessly cancel it out. Move on to this side of my face. This side is the everyday makeup side. No, it's not. It's the mattified side that you wear to events, okay? On this side of my face, I'm going to be going in with the Huda Beauty concealer. Because this is like a more mattified side, I want to go straight in with the product. I'm just going to put a little bit here, a little bit up here. This side, this was this side. I'm using this side and this on. And I'm just going to brush it in like so. Okay, this one's not blending as good that I want it to. So I'm just going to go with this one instead. I'm also going to be going in with the beauty blender again. Like I said, I could be blending for days, honey. This is what it looks like up close. Looks a bit scary, not gonna lie. Look at you guys up close like that. But yeah, so that's that. So now is the powders. So when it comes to powders, if you want it on your everyday glowy side makeup, I'm not going to bake. This side is going to be baked, okay? So I'm going to start off with this side first, and I'm going to go in with the Ben Nye banana powder on this side of my face. So I'm going to pack on a lot of product like that, and you place it off. So I've just kind of blended it, and I'm just going to brush off the excess. Now I'm going to bake. So now I'm just gonna, my face is baking. Let's move on to this side of my face. Huda Beauty in Cherry Blossom. Can you see that? Powder brush by Elf. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in to the Huda. Look at all that. Tap. Get all that excess off. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and powder my face on this side. Light strokes. Light strokes. Right, and just set it under here because I don't want it to move. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the baking product from this side and brush it all off. Basically brush that all off. So far, ooh, this is dirty. I've got makeup all over my scarf, which is not good, honey. I'm going to show you the last step. This is the mattified one. This is the glowy side. You can see that there's a little bit more sheen on this side of my face compared to this side of my face, which is completely matte. This side of my face is done. This is the complete base mattified. This is what it looks like right here. All nice, all lifted, matte, really nice. I'm going to show you the last step of this face to get even more of a nice glow, and I'm going to be going in with this right here, which is the Wee Cherie Hydrating Jewel Face Setting Mist. Give this a good shake like so. Let me just quickly, and my face is matte and my face is glowy. This is both sides of my face, girl. So this is how you are going to get a good base and a glowy base. If you want a glowy base, then go ahead and follow the tutorial on this side that I did. If you want a more matte base, go ahead and follow the tutorial I did on this side of my face. But yeah, that is how you're going to get a flawless base every single time, which is going to look nice. If you enjoyed my video today, I hope you like, comment and subscribe. Subscribe, honey, because you watched this whole video and you're not going to subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know in the comments down below of any more videos you guys want me to post. Like, let me know what you want to see, and then I could just kind of do the content based on your comments. Bye.